Welcome to Leesburg Today's Daily Update for December 14th. I'm Samantha Bartram. Loudoun's delegation to the General Assembly came before the Chamber of Commerce this morning, and the discussion predictably turned to transportation. Unfortunately, the main message was that this would not be the year for businesses and residents to expect a comprehensive transportation package to pass through the legislature. A tough economy, coupled with Governor Bob McDonnell's recent plan calling for $4 billion in transportation funding using mostly one-time revenues, does not help matters. Delegates Joe May and Tom Rust, two leaders on the transportation issue, acknowledged the uphill battle of creating a sustained transportation funding source. Likewise, the projected $200 to $300 million budget shortfall anticipated for this year would have to be plugged without new revenues.
We're going to have to work within the existing resources. There is not going to be any new taxes or fees or anything like that. I think the governor's been extremely clear on that. And I think when he ran his campaign a little over a year and a half ago, he said that in pretty certain terms. So the governor does what the governor's going to do, and I think we had some influence in that area. What he announced in Roanoke last Friday was a $4 billion transportation improvement plan, which he hopes to accomplish during his administration. Delegate May is absolutely correct. This is all existing funds or use of new funds from existing sources. There's no additional gas tax or any other kind of taxes in there. And so this is, and I think the governor will tell you, this is not the long-term solution. He recognizes we need billions and billions of dollars to do what is necessary, but I think it's a very, very good first start.
Legislators also discussed the importance of finding a way to support the state's education system, naming it a top priority, as well as issues of transparency and open government. The General Assembly works for the taxpayers, not the other way around, they said. Police have arrested a West Virginia man suspected of carrying out a string of bank robberies in the region. 32-year-old Benjamin Sebastian of Inwood, West Virginia, was arrested Saturday and charged with the robbery of United Bank in Winchester, November 29th. He is also the suspect in robberies that occurred throughout October and November at banks in Sterling, Reston, and Great Falls. The series of crimes led to a joint investigation with the Loudoun Sheriff's Office, Winchester Police, Fairfax County Police, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So far, Sebastian has not been charged with any of the Loudoun robberies, and investigators are working to determine whether the case warrants state or federal charges. In other public safety news, a Loudoun grand jury Monday issued a first-degree murder indictment against Stephen Combs LaFleur, charged with killing his wife in September. The 61-year-old Leesburg resident is accused of murdering his wife, Catherine Ann Combs LaFleur. Deputies were dispatched to the couple's home south of town after Combs LaFleur called 911 saying his wife was not breathing and needed assistance. When authorities responded to the scene, they found Combs LaFleur's wife dead with a major head injury that investigators say was caused by blows from a hammer. The case now moves to Loudoun Circuit Court for trial next year. Leesburg Town Council members were less than enthusiastic about a package of fee and tax increases presented to them by Town Manager John Wells Monday night. The suggestions were made in an effort to bridge a projected $2.8 million deficit in the forthcoming fiscal year 2012 budget. Among the proposed increases were raising the cigarette tax by 50 cents per pack, increasing the admission fee to the outdoor pool at Ida Lee by $1, and upping some parking fines. All told, Wells's recommendations, if fully endorsed, could bring an additional $800,000 in annual revenue. But with the town council largely opposing such measures, the town manager is expected to return next month with an initial glimpse at proposed expenditure reductions following the release of town assessment figures. Finally, area ladies looking for a fun night out on the town are reminded of Thursday evening's Girls' Night Out event in downtown Leesburg. Several restaurants and businesses will offer special events and promotions geared specifically for women. Stop by Downs & Company on Loudon Street for free gourmet food samples, chocolate tastings at the Pink Shop, tips from a makeup artist at Madison Bell, and much more. Girls' Night Out runs from 5 to 9 p.m. on the third Thursday of each month. For details on all participating locations, visit the Leesburg Magazine website. For more on these and other stories around our community, visit us online at leesburgtoday.com.